Time for some fever pitch. I'm Adam Deal.
And I'm Andy Hageman. And this week, just a week before the season starts, we want to go through with you some of the news. And we should start off with the amazing news that $4.1 million has been allocated from the legislative session to New Mexico United towards a cultural and sports center. And that's a great stepping stone towards a new stadium here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, for United to kick around.
Well, first off, I don't know why $4.1 million hasn't been dedicated to our new show here.
Maybe we're just not worth it yet.
I just think that, we could split that, Andy. Maybe the crew in the background could take a couple dollars, and that'll be cool. So we are up for legislative money as well here on Fever Pitch. That being said, maybe that'll come in a couple months. But this is huge because this is what you just said. This is the first step to a stadium, which is going to happen. You've seen the success in year one. It's only building two. This stadium's coming, but first you have to have a training facility like this that's going to be built. And obviously it's going to be top of the line. And this is how it's going to, I think, project United up for. This is a big deal.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, there was talk that the United was too soon to tell whether it was going to have a big impact, but it's clear and obvious that things are growing faster than you can imagine. And having a proper facility to grow the team and grow the community and the spirit within the community is absolutely vital. And New Mexico United have done very well, I think, to get anything out of the legislative session at all.
Well, so 4.1 million it is, and obviously a lot of news circling around United before they start the season. Again, this is another step and a win for United. Peter Trevisani, he's just taken this up and up and up.
Reach for the stars. And also this week, the players have been in Tucson, Arizona, which is the English pronunciation.
Will you just say Tucson? Can you just say Tucson?
I will say Tucson for you. And the key thing is that there's going to be a huge announcement on Saturday. I think it's going to be a jersey announcement on the New Mexico United Facebook page, and shared on Fever Pitch is a picture of Armando Moreno, very elegant photograph, and we'll bring you news on that next week. But what I will say is that the players are warm weather training, having some friendly games, and this week they took on OKC Energy, and our guy Sergei scored another goal.
So wait a minute, do that again slowly so like everyone can get it.
Sergei.
Okay, Sergei.
Scored another goal. That's 3 in pre-season so far.
Those witty English fellows.
And Moreno scored a goal too. So what I'm basically...
All right, so the newcomers, both
Absolutely.
of them that we've been talking about, right? We just highlighted them. They both net one against OKC, and OKC's good, right? OKC's not a joke. So this in Tucson. Now, what did you say? What did you call
Tucson.
it? Okay, Tucson. This is where OKC met with United, and this friendly happened, and United scored first. It was Moreno, I believe, that scored first, wasn't it? And then it was evened up, and there was a really good save, by the way, by Bagel, and then the game winner late.
You mean Philip Beigel, right?
Yeah, Philip Beigel.
Yeah, if we're on pronunciation things, we've got to get it right. So yeah, 87th minute stop by the big man, and that gave United
and then Sergei
the win.
won it.
Yeah, exactly. So fantastic result for us, and obviously that means we're so far unbeaten in preseason games. And then today we have the huge game against Phoenix Rising. There may be an opportunity for the players to come up against a former colleague in Santi No More, and that result will be coming to you later. But
I don't like Phoenix Rising. Can I just say that?
You don't like them?
I don't like Phoenix Rising. I feel like they're more of a rival right now than El Paso.
Absolutely they are, and judging by last year's games, all 3 of them were fantastic. So I mean, looking forward to that. Unfortunately, it's a closed door friendly, so you can't...
I wanted to go back to one thing you just said, though, before we talked about the scrimmage, as you talked a little bit about Moreno. He was this elegant picture, you say, right? And they're teasing what is going to be the jersey release. How big is this new kit release going to be? Like, because the kits obviously last year set not only USL Championship League on fire, it set the world on fire. Like, world knew from big leagues how great our kits were. There's a lot of expectation, especially now that it's Puma and not Adidas. This is a monster release on Saturday.
Yeah, so basically what we're expecting is something big, because...
and will you buy it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just the photograph. The creativity from the social media department in Mexico United is becoming legendary, and the teasers are great when they have a new player announcement. And as I say, this jersey is going to be right up there, and we can't wait really for Saturday's announcement.
All right. We also have you've got a new thing that you're starting. Like you're all about this keepy uppy.
Yeah, we are going to do a Fever Pitch Keepy Uppy challenge. So basically, it's going to be for charity, and we're going to have the opportunity.
Well, do you want to explain? I mean, I don't think people know the term keepy uppy very well.
Well, what do you call it in America? Bull juggling?
Juggling.
Juggling. Okay.
Ball juggling.
So for the American audience,
Like
we're going to have
a
charity segment where you can keep your balls up in the air for charity.
All right, so keepy uppy, aka juggling. How long can you keep it up? But it is a good idea because there's going to be some pretty cool people trying this.
Absolutely. So we're going to get local dignitaries and some of the players, some of the owners and staff at New Mexico United. But the big thing is we're going to be asking the public to put in videos of their children under 14 doing keepy uppy skills on this show.
All right, so big scrimmage against Phoenix Rising, the win against OKC Energy. That's 2 wins for United in their scrimmages before they start the season. And don't forget, the opener is going to be on the road. It's going to be against Austin Bold. We're going to be there calling it for radio, and we'll obviously have highlights for you, so that's coming up in a couple of weeks. But a lot to go over here, more about keepy uppy throughout the show, and you want to learn about who Duke the dog is and why, you're going to want to. So come on back right here. It's Fever Pitch.
Calling all football players, are you looking to develop your skills this season? It's never too late or too early to put in the work. Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady's Performance Center provide comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Whether you're looking to increase your speed, gain strength, or hone your skill, we train all positions with a team of experienced coaches who know what it takes to succeed at all levels from Yaffle to college. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
St. Clair Winery and Bistro has been renamed in honor of our founders, the Lascombe family. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro continues to deliver the same exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect since 2005. Visit us today, D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
So welcome back. One of the things that New Mexico United are renowned for is their community efforts and their charity stuff that they do. And so Fever Pitch Television just decided that we were going to do something to add to that. And it was Keepy Uppy Challenge for charity was the idea. And so basically, you got to try and keep a ball in the air using your feet, anything legal in soccer basically, for as long as you can. We want under 14s to attempt it. Parents, get ready to film your kids on your iPhone or Android. And we have a Dropbox link for you that you can drop in your videos. And each week we'll pair you with either a player or a local dignitary. And time is important, skill is important, as is presentation.
Okay.
And so if you happen to be a fan of New Mexico United and you don't have any kids, but you have a talented pet, like I do, you can always have your dog, cat, or giraffe, llama, whatever it might be, do keepy uppy for the charity challenge. And we have a short video here for you with Duke, the dog, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier from England, doing his ball skills for you. And here it is.
This is Duke, the Bull Terrier hailing from Staffordshire, England. The Fever Pitch mascot is here showing off his ball skills before the New Mexico United season starts. He takes a return pass off the fridge and dribbles through the bar chairs, plays a ball off the wall, sets it up and scores!
Goal scorer, Duke. He's a sly goal scorer. How'd you train him to do that?
That took hours. I have to say, we were going round the whole kitchen with drops of kibble to try and persuade him to go for the whole route. And it was just Gizmo, the dog, in the goalkeeping mode was absolutely hopeless. Just let it go right on past him. But if Duke has 2 balls at the back, 2 at the front, and 1 between his foot paws, then he's absolutely happy. But as I say, parents, film your kids doing keepy uppy in the backyard.
We want to see the best of them, though, right? And you're going to see the best of the best later.
In a minute, we're going to have Adam Deal in the show doing keepy uppy for you. So
more about tricks.
Well, okay, you're going to do some tricks.
They're not just for kids.
The idea is we've also got some rules and regs, which we'll post on the @Fever Pitch TV Facebook page. But if we can see some rules and regs now, we're going to explain to you what you have to do. So we want one continuous video of one of your kids under 14 doing keepy uppy. Post it to the Dropbox link that you'll see on Facebook. And each week, as I say, we'll draw a player from United or a local dignitary, or indeed Adam Deal, doing keepy uppy. And at the end of the season, we will have a Facebook poll. You can vote for your favorite segment.
Well, we're hoping to get some of your favorite players, some of our favorite players, and maybe some faces around New Mexico that keep you uppy. Any ideas, if you have, you got to let Andy know, because we're going to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Except for you, Andy, I guess apparently, technically, you can't juggle right now. So
yeah, I'm
going to have to carry the
which
load
is
for this. Like, big surprise, I'm going to have to carry the show like I am right now, like shocker, right? You just throw that on me.
You know, I'm incapacitated and I'm old, so it's a good thing that you can take my spot. So, as I say, what we're going to do is we're going to get a sponsor for the Keepy Uppy Challenge, and we're going to give each member of the public, each child under 14, a gift card should they beat the player. If the player wins, then the money will go to a charitable organisation of their choice, which will be voted on at the end of the season. So should be great fun, guys. We're really looking forward to it, and we hope you can accommodate us with a few videos of your kids doing keepy uppy. Ball juggling skills if you like, but however long you can keep it up in the air.
All right, so you want to move on a little bit and talk about United, kind of the things that they want to get through this preseason before they get into the big game against FC Austin Bold?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the game against Phoenix Rising is going to be a little niggly. Not only did they have one of our players of the season last year, but
are you going all in right now, or is this, like you mentioned when we were on air on radio, the most important thing is to come out healthy out of this?
It is very important to come out healthy.
But you're not going in 2 feet up against Saint-Moire, because that's the last thing you want is your own player to be injured right now, right?
Well, I think a lot depends on how it starts. Like we talked about
or just go 2 feet into them.
The us versus us scrimmage. It just takes one tackle and some red mist descends, and then all hell can let loose. But it's only a week before the season.
So do you think there's bad blood between the players and Saint-Moire?
Somehow I doubt it. I would think not. I would say that he moved to better his career. And I would think the New Mexico players
But you
would
still
see
got to
that.
have some kind of, oh, you're so good, you're too good for us, you went to Phoenix Rising, but even though we beat Phoenix Rising, there's got to be some type. I mean, if I'm on the team and a player left, I would hold a little bit of a grudge.
Oh, there will be some niggle.
Now, if he goes to MLS, that's a different story. But another USL team that's your rival that you beat, like, why is that a better move? Especially when you're drawing bigger crowds and bigger. There's more. People are looking at United more than they're looking at Phoenix Rising. Now, I know their path to the pro is a little bit better because of the city that they live in is a little bit larger and attended to. But if a dude moves like that, like a shallow move like that, I'm holding it against him.
Yeah, I don't blame you
and
for that.
And as a center back, it's 2 feet up, straight through.
Yeah, and as a goalkeeper, when you come out to catch the ball, there's a little bit of elbow here and there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think it will be competitive. It'll be more competitive than the games previous to this because it's a week before the season starts. And, from that perspective, it's very important that the players that are out there on the field do their stuff.
What does Troy want to get out of his new guys? Because he's seen a lot of success in 2 games so far against El Paso, the Locomotive, and a big win. And then Sammy Sergi and Moreno again come up to play. Sergi. They come up to play really nicely against OKC. What do they want to see again in this last and third final?
Solid performance, no really big mistakes, no injuries. And, if there's a little bit left on the field, then no harm done.
All right, well, again, the first game it's coming up. It'll be on the 6th. It'll be at Austin. Andy and I are going out there. We're going to have some fun. And then we'll obviously have highlights for you from this show and going forward. We got some keep you uppy and a little bit more when we return here on Fever Pitch.
Calling all football players, are you looking to develop your skills this season? It's never too late or too early to put in the work. Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady's Performance Center provide comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Whether you're looking to increase your speed, gain strength, or hone your skill, we train all positions with a team of experienced coaches who know what it takes to succeed at all levels from Yaffle to college. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Mom, I'm gonna go on a walk, okay?
We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. For great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride.hq.com. Golden Pride barbecue, chicken, and ribs. Proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
St. Clair Winery and Bistro has been renamed in honor of our founders, the Lascombe family. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro continues to deliver the same exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect since 2005. Visit us today, D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Calling all football players, are you looking to develop your skills this season? It's never too late or too early to put in the work. Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady's Performance Center provide comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Whether you're looking to increase your speed, gain strength, or hone your skill, we train all positions with a team of experienced coaches who know what it takes to succeed at all levels from Yaffle to college. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car crafters, it's like it never happened.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
Apparently I'm going to do some keepy-uppy here in just a minute. But first, I think you're going to go over some of the rules. We're going to maybe get a good example that's not going to be mine.
Absolutely. So we really don't want any voice or sound with the videos. You don't need to put music to it. We can do that here. We really want it to be one take. So one continuous video of your child or pet doing ball skills. Don't take any risks to personal health. That's really, really, really key. Do it when it's safe. Children under 14 must be under 14 at the time of filming, and they must have their parents' permission to post their video to the Dropbox link that we have for you guys. The judges' rules are final and non-negotiable, and the public winner will be voted for on social media. And all New Mexico United entries the players will be handicapped. We won't let you know how they're going to be handicapped. We won't tell the players how they're going to be handicapped, but it's going to be fun.
All right, so we got a video of example already? Is that what we have?
Yeah, we do. We have a young girl called Caitlin Penner, and she is a keepy-uppy superhero. And so, you know, you can watch her at work. We're not expecting you to be as good as this kid, but you never know. You might be the future of New Mexico United and be the player of next year or the year after. So if we want to play that clip now, you can see exactly what we've got going on behind us, and we can see Caitlin doing her stuff.
Mom, I'm gonna go on a walk, okay? Okay.
And that, folks, is how an 11-year-old girl does keepy-uppy or ball juggling. She keeps her balls in the air with absolute aplomb.
That was annoying.
It may have been for you because you're going to be taking the keepy-uppy
That was
challenge.
annoying.
For me, being incapacitated after back surgery, I had to nominate
That was
somebody
ridiculous.
in the studio, and we decided on Adam, and we've even got a brand new ball for him to play with. So over to you, Adam.
I've already lost it.
Okay, so
I've already lost it.
this is what you've got to step up to, the standards that you guys have got to live up to here in the studio. Adam Deal, oh my goodness. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. So
That
now
didn't
we
go
know,
well.
now we know how long Adam can keep his balls in the air. You guys follow that with a much, much longer segment, all in one
There's
take,
a
mind.
couple style points there, though. Yes?
Yeah, I did like the old crow's feet. The ball in
Style
the
points?
Absolutely.
All right.
We will be judging based on that.
We're out of here. Thanks for watching.